Hello, hello. Welcome. We are going to pick the conference championships for college football. Now, um, we are going to pick, I think, every conference championship, I believe. Um, yes, let's do it. Okay, let's do it. So here we go. First, Texas San Antonio versus Western Kentucky in the Conference USA Championship. Now, I don't know much about these two schools. However, Texas San Antonio had been undefeated until a week ago. Western Kentucky is good. They're both 11 and they're both 7-1 in the conference. Um, Western Kentucky is favored. I know Texas San Antonio has been good, but I believe Western Kentucky will win the Conference USA Championship. So there we have that game. Now I know it's not a ranked game, and normally I do top 25, but in this case, I'm doing all the Conference Championship games. The next game is the Pac-12 Championship. Utah and Oregon. Now this was a rematch from a few weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, when Utah beat Oregon 38-7. Do I believe they will beat them again? And I will say, I don't think Utah can beat them again. I think Oregon probably just had a bad game. I believe Oregon rebounds and gets revenge and wins this time around. I believe Oregon will win the Pac-12. The next game, Baylor and Oklahoma State. Now this is another, this for the Big 12 championship. This is another game where these two teams have played before this season. Oklahoma State beat Baylor. I believe Oklahoma State will beat them again. Oklahoma State is pretty good. Been pretty good. They beat Oklahoma last week to get into this game. I will go Oklahoma State to beat Baylor in the Big 12 championship. Next game is the MAC, Mid-Atlantic Conference Football Championship. This game is Kent State and Northern Illinois. It's in Detroit, I'm going to go with, it's going to be a battle. I believe Northern Illinois will win. We'll see, though. I'm going with them. Next game, the Mountain West Conference Championship. Utah State and San Diego State. I'm going with San Diego State to win. I think they've probably been the best team in the Mountain West this whole season. And I'm going with them. Okay, next game. Appalachian State versus Louisiana Raging Cajun. It's for the Sun Belt. I believe Appalachian State will win. And mostly because Louisiana just lost their coach to go to Florida. And he's not coaching this game, I don't think. So, and because of that, I don't know. They could go Louisiana way, but I think Appalachian State wins the Sun Belt. The next game, the SEC Championship, Georgia versus Alabama. Alabama has looked pretty bad a lot of their games. A few they almost lost to Florida. They almost lost to LSU. They didn't look very good against Arkansas. They didn't look good against Auburn. And Georgia's been looking good this whole season. They've been blowing everybody out pretty much. I hope and I think Georgia will beat Alabama. However, the last time they played, when Alabama was underdog, Alabama beat Georgia 38-10. However, I think this time it's different. I don't think Alabama will win. I'm going with Georgia. Next game, Cincinnati and Houston. Now, this is going to be a good game for the American Conference Championship. Now, if Cincinnati wins, I believe they probably make the playoff. I'm going with Houston to knock Cincinnati out. I think Houston has a chance. Houston's been good. Cincinnati has struggled at times. In a couple of their games, they've been good in others, but I believe Houston will be their toughest game, and I think they'll beat Cincinnati. Sorry, Cincinnati fans. Next game, Michigan and Iowa for the Big Ten Championship. I'm going with Michigan. Michigan has been pretty good this season. They've been better than I thought. They finally got over the hump of beating Ohio State. I mean, I'm not being able to beat them, but they finally got it done. Now Jim Harbaugh finally got it done. You know? So I'm going with Michigan to win the Big Ten. Next game. Now this is a weird and crazy matchup for ACC Championship. Pittsburgh and Wake Forest. Who would have thought that at the beginning of the season? I'm going with Pitt, though. I believe their quarterback is very good. Pickett. Wake Forest has been good, but I believe Pitt will win the ACC, and there we have it. Now, of course, this final game that isn't even a bowl game, I'm not even going to pick it because it means nothing. USC and Cal, I'm not picking that game. It means nothing. I don't know why they're playing. And then next week, there you got the Army-Navy game, and I'm not picking that. So this is the final picks for this. But however, I think when the bowl games start, I will be picking the bowl games. And I don't know how I'm going to pick those, but I might do it separate weeks. Maybe like the first week of bowl games. I don't know. But I'm going to pick the bowl games most likely. So look out for that when it comes. So there you have it, folks. The championship weekend. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.